and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making another wine. I'm going to attempt to make a wine from black olives. Now I was thinking that olives, similar to grapes, they're both fruits, so why wouldn't it work? Well, apparently it doesn't, but we're going to give it a go anyway. I think what's going to end up is I'm going to have an alcoholic drink that tastes of olive, but it won't be a wine. But anyway, we'll give it a go. So I've got the usual equipment. I've got a fermenting bucket, a wine thief, a spoon, a hydrometer tube and an airlock, and everything here has been sanitized. First, into the bucket we're going to put 1.25 kilos of white sugar. And into that we're going to add 1.5 litres of boiling water. So here's the water. I've added that now so that I can just dissolve the sugar with a sterilised spoon. Okay, now that the sugar's dissolved, we're going to add 1 satsuma. Just cut it in half. That's going to go straight in there. The next thing we're going to add is some sultanas. I've got here 100 grams of sultanas. This is going to be a nutrient for the wine. We'll give the fruit and the sugar a good stir. Now comes to the main ingredient, black olives. So I purchased a tin of sliced black olives. They weren't in brine, they were in water, but I've rinsed them anyway, just to get rid of any residue that was in the tin. So I've got 1.5 kilos of sliced black olives. Smell delicious. Now black olives don't really have any natural sugars or starches, that's why we've added the 1.25 kilos of white sugar. But as I say, this is an experiment and we'll just see what happens. So next into the bucket I'm going to add 3 litres of cold water, and that's 2 of these. Now we're going to let this cool down now to between 18 and 20 degrees, and I'll be right with you. Okay, so this has cooled down now to 20 degrees C, and we're going to take a hydrometer reading. So we'll just take some of the wine with the wine thief into the hydrometer tube. So let's see what it is. Okay, so that's reading 1.090. That can go back in. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of yeast nutrient. So there's our basic mix. I'm hoping that this is going to become quite a dark wine from the colour of the olives, but who knows. So the last thing we need to do is to add the yeast. And today I'm using a yeast from Cross My Loaf, and I'm using a red wine yeast. This is a high alcohol tolerance yeast, speedy fermentation and clearing. And I'm going to add this whole 5 gram packet in over the top. Okay, so all that's left to do is pop a lid on, add the airlock. And there we go. I'm going to leave this for 5 days to let it ferment, see if it will ferment. If it does, then we're going to rack this off into a demijohn and leave it to ferment out fully to dryness. Hopefully it'll ferment out to 1.000. I almost forgot. We need some kind of citric acid in there. Could have been disastrous. So what we're going to add is a squeeze of lime juice. Pop the lid back on. And there we go. Like I said, this is an experiment. Who knows if it'll work or not, but we shall see. Thanks for watching.